In order to apply for a course, you need to go directly onto the college website of the college you wish to apply to. So for Tresham College, it would be tresham.ac.uk. For Bedford College, it is bedford.ac.uk. And for Shuttleworth College, it's shuttleworth.ac.uk. Once you're on the website, you need to find the course that you wish to apply for by navigating through. We have full-time, part-time, undergraduate study and apprenticeships. Alternatively, you can search in the top right if you can't find the course that you wish to apply for. Once you have found the course you want to apply for, you click on it, and down the right hand side it will tell you where we offer that course. So this course here is offered at Kettering. It will also tell you the course length and the entry requirements and the start date. It will also tell you why you should study this course, what you will be studying, what modules you'll be doing, any additional costs and any qualifications you'll gain after doing the course. So if you click on apply now, it will take you straight to the self-service centre, and you may need to create an account if you've never signed up with us before. You just need to put in your username, first name, last name, email, and create a password and create an account. Once you've done this, you will need to go and log into your emails and verify the account by clicking on the link that it sends you. You can then log in over the left-hand side. Once you've logged in, it will take you straight to the application page, and you can see what you're applying for up here. You then need to start filling out your personal details. It will ask you for your first name and last name and your preferred name if you have one, and your date of birth, your gender and an email address, and the age will be on the 31st of August of the year you're applying for. It will then ask for your national insurance number, and your nationality. You can prefer not to say down the bottom or not known if you choose not to. It will also ask you your religion and your faith, and again you can select prefer not to say if you don't want to. Your sexual orientation and your gender identity. Then you'll need to click next, and it will take you to the address section, and you will need to put in here whether or not you have been a resident in the UK, EU, EEA in the past 3 years. If you haven't, you will need to type in your date of entry to the UK or EU. It will then ask you your ethnicity, and again you can select prefer not to say if you don't want to. And it will then ask you your address. You then need to go to the career path section. So other applications, it will ask you if you've applied to any other sixth form or college. If you put yes, it will ask you if we are your first choice. You will then need to give a brief explanation of why you would like to study this course. It will then ask you if your employer is funding your course. If you click yes, you will need to put in your employment details. Then it will take you to the qualifications section. So you need to fill out your education history, and it will ask you the most recent school or college you attended. If it's not listed above, you can give the full address below. It will then ask you your predicted or achieved qualification details, and you do need to put in English and Maths if you have been predicted or if you've achieved those results. So you need to select whether or not they're predicted or achieved, and how many GCSEs you are predicted. You will then need to list your exam subjects and results in the box. Again, these can be predicted, and then once you receive your actual results, you can update it. You then need to select your predicted or achieved English qualification and your maths qualification. Under additional information, it will ask you if you have an education, health and care plan. This outlines any special educational needs you may have, and it needs to be put in place by the local authority. If you do have one, it will ask you which local authority your EHCP is with. It will then ask you if you have any learning difficulties or disabilities, and you can select whether you would like to discuss it further or if you don't have any additional support needs. If you would like to discuss it further, it will ask you which learning difficulties and disabilities you have, so you can tick all that apply. If you're eligible for exam concessions, you will need to put this in the box, so we are aware of that. You then need to put in your next of kin details. So it will ask you the full name of your next of kin and what relation they are to you, and the contact number, and their email address. And you can add a second next of kin if you wish. It will then ask you if you have any unspent criminal convictions. Under additional information, you will need to select whether or not you are aged under 18 and look after or help support a family member who needs additional support due to a disability or long-term illness. And you will also need to select whether you're a young person who is in care or looked after by the local authority or a care leaver. It will then take you to the application declaration page, so you need to make sure that you read this fully and understand what it is that you're declaring to. And then you will need to tick the box to confirm that you understand the terms and conditions, and whether or not you want to consent to receive parental communications from Tresham College. It will then explain the next steps. So it says, once we have received your application, we will be in touch within 5 working days to invite you to attend an interview with the college. The interview will be within 4 weeks of us receiving your application, and you will receive an email sent to the address used to create your application. You then need to make sure that you press submit my application. If you press save it, you can go back to it at another time if you haven't received your results, or if you don't know what your predicted results are, or if you're just checking some information. But once you have completed it, please make sure you press submit.